Wonderful shot there. New Zealand World Cup winners against the world champions as we head towards the first timing mark by just a few feet. Great Britain now lead New Zealand into the second 500 meters. The Italians are also in amongst it in lane number 1. Bertini and Luini, the world silver medalist from 2010. Just give you see the crew's pretty tight here, close together. Maximum individual weight cannot exceed 72.5 kilograms. The crew average cannot exceed 70 kilograms.
Okay, what is interesting seeing New Zealand against Great Britain. New Zealand are rating at 3 strokes a minute, far higher than Great Britain. So Great Britain are getting better value per stroke than the New Zealanders, who are putting in many more strokes to try and stay level. The thing is that the New Zealanders seem to be able to continue this right through to the end and build on it at the end, whereas most crews would find that difficult. So Great Britain is trying to stay there steady and rely on their cohesion, the way they scull, letting their boat run, but you see New Zealand has moved on ahead now, and now we've got to find out whether Zach Purchas's illness is going to have an effect here in the final stages of this race.
Interesting that Great Britain is still up on 39 strokes per minute in this second 500. Expect them to have come down to about 38. A little bit more containment, particularly where you are in amongst it all in the second 500. So that gives you a step to move on into the third 5. Not much now between New Zealand and Great Britain through the halfway mark in this final of the men's lightweight double sculls. New Zealand, who dominated 2011 on the World Cup scene, really pushing on hard. It's a compare and contrast the styles and the sort of more jabby but speed of New Zealand against Purchas and Hunter from Great Britain, defending world champions, reigning Olympic champions. And the British double scull have had a really upset season here. It's the first time they've come together and really starting to see some form. Pretty good semi-final. We would expect them now to step up. They've gone into this race with the whole thinking that they can win. That's it. Regardless of the season they've had, they are racing to win.
No, they believe in getting it right together. Very difficult to get a double scull really together and moving sweetly. And the Great Britain double scull believe that when they've got it right, when they're absolutely together, they are unstoppable. And they are sculling beautifully at the moment. They are two and a half strokes a minute lower than the New Zealanders. In an earlier heat, New Zealand rode through them and went on, and Great Britain just gave up the chase and recovered through to the final 500. But this time they are going to revalue their race plan, and they're going to push on in this last 500.
Well, they're almost level as they come to the 1500 meter mark, a foot separating New Zealand and Great Britain. Watch now for Mark Hunter in the stroke seat. Mark from Leander Club. He will pick up this speed, the number of strokes they're taking. And now the British are starting to move. The bows of number 3, Great Britain, slicing through the water, and with it going through New Zealand in lane number 4. But the New Zealand crew are fighters to the end. They will respond, but the British now are looking the stronger of the two boats as they both pull away from a chasing field led by Germany in lane number 2.
This is a beautifully judged race from Great Britain. If they can sustain this this push there, and Zach seems to be recovered, and look at the move now. They're pushing right back. New Zealand don't really have anywhere to go because they're already as high as you could possibly be. And this time it's going to be Great Britain going through New Zealand.
200 meters remain in the final of the men's lightweight double scull, and the Olympic and world champions now are starting again to move. They've taken another foot, but the sprint of the All Blacks, here it comes, 100, 10 strokes to the line, and now New Zealand will go up, but the experience that is the Great British Olympic and world champions, they've done enough surely to the line. Inside 10, you can count them now, inside 5, Great Britain holding, the New Zealand crew look right, they are attacking, but Great Britain will have it on the line. It is gold today, the arms are aloft. What a comeback for Great Britain's Zach Purchase and Mark Hunter, given the season they have had, and what a setup ahead of the Olympics next year in London. Simply sensational.
Oh, that was so courageous after such a terrible season. Well done, Zach Purchase. 100 congratulations. Now take a rest, get really recovered and build yourself up ready for the Olympics next year. That was superb.
The Italians coming through in the bronze medal position. Zach Purchase, this guy is just simply outstanding, outstanding in men's lightweight double sculls.
Well, Mark Hunter took a year off after the Olympics and then they came storming back, but look at that. They came back through New Zealand, held them off. Two true champions.
What a comeback, what a preparation ahead of the Olympic Games. Great Britain